Okay, think of making another movie on the fly. It will be titled The One God and the Many Gods. One of the key factor of deceit by the psychopath rulers of this human culture is to say that there is one God that created everything, is the one God that is responsible for everything that is happening. And this is a lie. With a simple deceit, with a simple, not simple maybe, it's easy to, when you use a term like God and it's use it in a sense like it is a ruling entity, where the idea of such a word stems from originally from oneness, from everything, from beingness. If people decided to call this environment, to give it a name, and to post a God that creates it, which is just an idea put into a false body, as if there is such a body, a God body that creates everything. So then if it's a God body that creates everything, so it must have a mind, so it must be also creating everything, all the events that is happening, everything is that one God is creating. I can maybe give a model of the fifth dimension physicality of the planet to help, although it's not necessary maybe for you to realize that in fact everybody in every being here are creating or are resonating with their environment, and they're creating a reality. They're creating a reality in a sense that in many senses they also relate physically. They interchange materials, frequencies, feelings. They also create, if it comes to people and even animals, you can take it there, that they create their situation, their environment, according to their choices of taste and choices of action, choices of understanding the reality, projecting a map, a personal map or an ideal map on the reality and acting within that reality. So and then you have these projections on others to say this person and so, and we should handle him this way or another. So all this field of creating reality means situations is a field that we all are involved in. You know, we are the ones who are creating this human interaction. So taking it from each individual being, say on the face of the earth, where every individual being and every individual plant and every individual area, in every individual center of energy. They all have their independent sense of creating an impression and relating. Humans are doing it a lot more complicated because they have all this thought process baggage. But the fact is that every point on the Earth, which is a sphere, it relates to a center, which is the central sun. It is in the middle of the Earth, which is, in fact, gives us balance in terms of energy. It helps us to stand up here, to be here on the surface. So it's like if you took all the people standing in trees or standing on the mountains, all scattered everywhere, so they're all actually pointing and meeting the inner sun, which is in the center of this planet. So, in fact, the relation between the inner sun and each and every point on this planet is where you can look for the spiritual experience of each point. Each point is receiving energy and also sending energy to the center of the Earth. So this is a good model to describe how this great variety is multitude of beings with different consciousness are acting, how they act on this crust of the Earth and anywhere at all in the field, in the body of the Earth. They are relating to the inner sun, so that is how the consciousness is coming from the inner sun, and so this may give the multitude, the sense of multitude, to the many creators who create with their interaction, with their frequencies, with their emotions, and with their concepts. Sometimes they create this life on the planet. So it is not, as I said, the one imaginary God image body that is affecting everybody, because this kind of, I call it explanation, it leads to, is an attempt, very successful one, to pull people to believe that there is a certain entity, a certain body, a certain God, or a certain representative of the God, or a certain leader, or a certain government which is ruling on top of them. Yeah. So it's not the idea of one God ruling everybody, but as you like, different gods. Everybody are gods in the sense that they can create their reality with their interaction and with their understanding and the way they're conceived anything at all, and the way they choose to relate to anything or to respond to anything, or to be drawn, to be dragged around by somebody else who represent this idea of authority. Yeah, so this is the second movie that I've done this evening. Thank you for watching me. My name is Yo San Pedro. Nice to be seen again, be heard again. Adios.